Hey friends, welcome into my channel. My name is Jackie Alves, and today we're going to be doing my favorite 10-minute makeup routine. Now, I want you to follow along close because I'm going to be showing you a couple of tips and tricks to keep it quick, but also, still look put together. And you can hear by my voice, I don't feel put together today, but I still have things I have to do, and I still want to look decent when I'm running around town, getting stuff done, even if I do have a sinus issue going on. So let's talk about how to be quick, but still look good. Let's go. All right, I've already got great skincare on. I used some eye depuffing products because holy cracker jacks, I was puffy face Magoo today. Yes, puffy face Magoo. I don't even know what that means, but you can only imagine. Right now I'm gonna use a tinted moisturizer, and I just recently was showing a way to kind of DIY a tinted moisturizer, like to do your own. And that's pretty easy, just adding some moisturizer, a little bit of serum, and like maybe your favorite, I don't know, like your favorite long wear foundation or whatever you like. But this one I really like because I was able to find a great shade, and even though it's just a tinted moisturizer, I still love the balance that it brings to my face. And it's got some great ingredients in it too. So, I got this one for myself, and my sister called and she's like, I got to get a tinted moisturizer. I told her definitely get this one. I suggested that she get the number 3. This is number 2. Because she's a little more tan than I am, and she has a little bit more redness in her skin, but she has super sensitive skin and has to be careful about foundations. So I told her just to grab this one, and she is super happy with it. So if you're in the market for a new tinted moisturizer, my friends, grab this one. The link will be in the comments. It's one of my favorites for every day. There we go. And look, really nice, just nice and even, but definitely not a lot of coverage. Okay, right now I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick cream contour. And I know that's not typical of me. Most of the time I do a really quick powder. I've already got a little bit on my neck, but I'm gonna keep it creamy today because my skin's really dry. It's just that season. And this is a real simple, look how light that is, contour. I wasn't really in the mood to do any sculpting or bronzing. And this number 1 in this cream contour stick, you can see is very neutral. So if you have a problem with finding, a nice neutral contour, you might want to try this one. And I'll definitely drop this in the description, but also I'm gonna drop a code if you want to get a 10% discount. Just go in and create an account using the code, and you can get 10% off as well. So just a great little discount code there in the description. Just blending this in, it's super simple to use. It's really creamy, so it's not really harsh like some contour sticks. You gotta like beat yourself to death to get them, with a beauty blender. This one just will blend so much easier, you guys. And of course, contouring the turkey gobble neck. There we go. I was telling my husband this morning, I was like, I gotta get in and do a video for my YouTubers. I really wanna show them like a quick 10-minute routine. And even though my voice sounds horrible, I'm gonna do it anyway. And he said, yeah, just get in there and say, here I am. And then he started singing, here I am, baby. So you guys think that I am bad because how I sing all the time? You should hear Mr. Alves. Come and take me by the hand. He sings more than I do. All right, I've just got a little translucent powder, and you don't have to powder a tinted moisturizer if you don't want to. I just like to do it right through the middle. It really kind of just buffs out the pores, and I really need that because my pores get pretty big. And, it looks like they are little swirling vortexes that could swallow up the universe, so I have to powder them down. Okay, I'm gonna go with a quick blush, and I'm just gonna grab my same powder brush because I don't want a concentrated blush. I'm just trying to add some color to my cheeks. And if you're in a super hurry, don't even worry about contour. I just like to add a little bit of that bronzy, like extra dimension on those outer areas. Okay, I'm gonna go in and do some eyeshadow, but watch how fast I'm gonna do this. A big fat blending brush from Real Techniques. I am only gonna take, let me make sure this is buffed on my eyelid. I'm only gonna take this light brown shade in the contour powder, and give it the old windshield wiper right in the middle. Now this is the routine I do when I have forgotten I was supposed to be somewhere, or I took too long yapping with Mr. Alves in the morning. We spend quite a bit of time yapping and also in prayer in the morning, and that can always go over. And I don't have time to do my brows in this quick routine, but what I am gonna do is make sure that I can just go in and brush out any foundation or powder I got in them. Now, if you have to draw your brows on, that's okay, just a lot, you know, a few extra minutes to do that. And now I'm gonna take my brown eyeliner and just quickly do the fat triangle, not really trying to make anything fancy, just adding dimension and a little bit of definition, if you will, to the lash line. All right. That's all I'm gonna do there. Now I'm gonna take this tiny brush. You don't have to do underneath. I'm going to, just because I need the extra kind of pop under there. But it's just the deepest brown from my contour palette. And honestly, guys, whatever contour palette you like, that's great. Don't even sweat. Like, you know, what's the best brand? I have some great recommendations for powder contour, but whatever you like, this is gonna work great because you can use it for full face, eyeshadow, eyeliner, whatever you love. Now, I think the thing that takes me the longest in a quick routine is probably just mascara, because, you know, you gotta go slow with mascara. You can't poke your eyes out. So I'm gonna use Tunnel Vision. This is the 4th video I have used this mascara, and it is officially the best. Every single time I use it is confirmation that this is a fantastic mascara, but it's a fiber mascara, or a tubing mascara, I mean, and I like it because it is so long wear. It's super smudge proof. And I got the wrong mirror, man. This one magnifies way too much. Let me switch mirrors, oh my God. All right, I'm back with less magnification, holy moly. And now I'm getting right to my root and pulling to the tip. So that's pretty cool. If you can find a makeup routine where the thing that's taking you the longest is mascara, then, you know, then you've probably got it down to a science. Because man, I see girls take 20, 30 minutes on eyeshadow, especially my younger girls here at the academy. It's like, whoa. I mean, I know I spend a lot of time on makeup sometimes, but wowzer powser. I don't know what's up with me and those weird words today, but welcome in, friends. And bottom lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and swap over. Look at those long lashes. Okay, we're gonna do some concealer. You don't have to do concealer if you're trying to keep it quick. Maybe you don't need any, but I'm gonna use the Smashbox Becca Illuminating Concealer. This is that pink shade, really pretty. And just a little bit with my ring finger. If you prefer a brush or a little beauty blender, that's fine. I do like to use my ring finger sometimes with this like thick, creamy product because the warmth in my finger just kind of helps it spread out quicker. And it'll be a little bit easier to work with that way too. All right, I'm just gonna pull it up, sharpen that eyeshadow up a little bit. And that patting and tapping motion. All right, grabbing that blush brush. Well, it's actually my powder brush. I'll just back blend a little bit to make sure everything is melting together here beautifully. Now, once you get to this point, if you look at it and you're thinking, I needed just a little bit more depth, that's okay. Take that dark brown that you used on the bottom, because sometimes you do, especially if you've got a hooded lid, you may feel like you just need a little bit more depth. Because the hooded lid, you know, the struggle is real. Always the struggle with the hooded lid. Yeah, so just taking that fat brush and adding a little bit more just makes it a little bit more next level. Now I'm gonna hit in there with a little bit of lip liner and lipstick, and we're gonna be heading out after we do a setting spray, so hold up. All right, I've got the lipstick called Dark Nude, and I'm gonna combo it with a really pretty liquid matte that's called Birthday Cake. So starting at the Cupid's bow, tighten up those lips. Getting a really good layer. Also, I'm in a hurry, which means I don't have time to reapply. I'm gonna be on the go. So just taking an extra minute for several layers. Trust me, you'll thank me later if you just take the extra minute to do the extra lip liner layers. This is my Birthday Cake lipstick. It's a liquid lipstick. Kind of weird, sometimes a lipstick can actually help your eyes pop because wow, you know, blue eyes. These shades look great also with green eyes, of course, and brown eyes that have any gold in them. These warm shades will really bring that out. So definitely go for that. But I am gonna use a setting spray today. I'm gonna go ahead and use, you know what, I'm gonna do an oil strike setting spray today because I want this to last all day. Like I said, I got stuff to do today. So let's get that oil strike going. I wish I could strike oil. Like, what would you do if you struck oil? And you were rich, not just struck oil. All right, so, I mean, not bad. Not bad for super duper quick, right? I mean, I think I can get away with running around town with this look. What do you think? Yeah, let me tame down my hair a little bit. Really simple hair and makeup today, 10-minute makeup routine. Slap on some cute earrings, and you guys, you can create a good put together look. I'm also, of course, wearing my Spiritual Gangster shirt. I was speaking at a women's conference this past weekend, and one of the comments from one of the ladies that was there said that I was a spiritual gangster. Yeah, it's just really because Jesus is amazing and has done some great things in my life, but also, yes, I'm a spiritual gangster. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a denim jacket with this, and I could easily do a ball cap because I am having a bad hair day, but you know what? It's all good. And just roll up my sleeves. Denim jackets, man, they just save the day sometimes, you know? All right, roll those suckers up. I think I'm gonna wear some leopard print boots or maybe even some mules today. I got some new shoes to show you guys soon you're gonna love. All right, teeth check. Thank you so much for joining me here today on my channel for my 10-minute makeup routine. You guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And also big shout out to my members in my members only area. And if you'd like to join our members only area, you can join for as little as $2.99 a month. And I hope that you give my 10-minute routine a try. Let me know in the comments if you like it and if you're gonna try it. Bye everyone.